Fentanyl impacting so many American families. And you may remember one specific mother from Michigan whose heart-wrenching testimony in front of House lawmakers earlier this year went viral. She lost two of her sons, 18-year-old Kyler and 20-year-old Caleb, to fentanyl overdoses.
My children were taken away from me. 100,000 Americans every year are having their children, 200,000 because it's both parents, right? Are having their children taken away from them.
And we do want to welcome in Rebecca Kiessling now, along with Karrie Raglin, whose son died from fentanyl toxicity. I appreciate both of you being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I really appreciate you saying toxicity and not overdose because, you know, it's homicide. It's not an overdose.
I appreciate you saying that so much. And you know, Rebecca, it is so good to see you again. Can we just start for a moment with that gut-wrenching testimony that you gave earlier this year to Congress? It has been on my heart, like so many Americans, ever since I saw it. Walk us through the emotions that you were feeling in that moment. It could not have been easy for you.
Well, I was just really getting very upset as I heard the Democrat speak right before me. And I just felt like, oh my goodness, nothing's going to happen. Because, you know, he and others think that this just has to do with racism and xenophobia. And he starts talking about Trump taking children away from their parents. And it just started, my blood started to boil. And I kind of almost, I felt exasperated, like, wow, are you kidding me? That's how you're going to play this? And I just became so irate. And it was like Mama Bear came out inside of me.
And I mean, I hear that almost you want to take the politics out of this. And Rebecca, you've said that you think cartels should be classified as terrorist organizations. What needs to be done?
Yeah, without having that classification, we're limited to what we can do. Once they get designated as a terrorist organization, then we can cross the border and go in there like we did with Afghanistan. I mean, you look at what happened with 9/11, that horrible tragedy of how many thousands died that day. But we're having 9/11 every few weeks in this country, right, from fentanyl.
And our children.
Karrie, I want to bring you in here as well. You also suffered the loss of a child due to fentanyl. Yeah. And many Americans likely knew Austin. He was a child star on NYPD Blue. What would you say to Americans who were just shocked to hear about his passing?
That I was as shocked about fentanyl as everybody is. I speak to people every day. I ask them if they know anything about fentanyl, and nobody knows anything about fentanyl. I don't understand, just like I didn't know, why isn't the CDC warning the citizens about fentanyl? All of our kids should be warned. There should be Narcan everywhere. If there was Narcan administered, Austin would be alive.
Rebecca, if you could ask the president and the administration to make one change regarding fentanyl right now, what would it be?
We need to stop it at its source. And this is not a demand problem like the guy from the Cato Institute was saying the day I testified. My children didn't ask for it. They didn't ask to die. They didn't want to die. They thought they were getting something else. And a lot of people in my generation experimented and they didn't die. And now there's no room for experimentation at all. And there was a woman yesterday at the rally in DC whose daughter drank water. It was put in a water bottle and she died. There was a mother whose 3-year-old child died who was there speaking at the rally yesterday in DC. And by the way, we're in town. We're both going to be at the DEA National Family Summit tomorrow and Tuesday, and I'm actually speaking on Tuesday. We need to have a president who's willing to send in drones to bomb the 4 major sites where we know that the manufacturing is taking place. We need to have a policy against China because we know that they're sending the precursors to fentanyl to the cartels. They're working with the cartels. to obliterate our people. They told us that they would win a war against us without firing a single shot. That's exactly what's happening. We have to treat this as a war.
Yeah.
And it's our children.
It's our
They're
children.
taking
I
our
hear you.
children.
Rebecca Kiessling and Karrie Raglin, I'm so sorry for what both of you have endured, what your family has endured. I appreciate your time and I appreciate your efforts and the way both of you are continuing to fight. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.